Your pitch. He's coming to you.
And first offering is fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Ripped into right center. Base hit. Alvarez around second. The relay. Tag. Save. Bang, bang play. That was close.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything.
Back here at the ballpark, top of the second, and stepping in for the Astros, Joe Brandon. The wind of the pitch. Out to short. Sends it to Walsh. And quickly one away in the second. One gone, runner at first. Next to hit, Joe Brandon. He's 0 for 1. Well struck left field. Hits the fence. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out. Joe Brandon up next for the Astros. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That one fouled off.
Well, these Astros need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hit.
Knocks it down. And he beats it. He's safe. Well, Singy, he is locked in there. And welcome back. For the top of the 8th, here's a big power threat. Joe Brandon. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
Well, he really crushed that thing.
So one out, nobody on. Now at the plate, Joe Brandon. He's already homered in this game. He swings and fouls one off. Ramirez, a 6-foot righty, 33 years old, and he's a native of Nicaragua. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the end. And your final 12. set for the start of the inning. Here's the power hitting catcher, Joe Brandon. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Way back there. And that is gone.
He came out of his shoes on.
Back in Oakland, new inning getting started. Here's some real power at the plate. Joe Brandon. On the ground to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Joe Brandon. He's already homered here in this one. Hard hit, but right at him and left.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating.
Back here in the East Bay, leading off, Joe Brandon. The pitch. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Well, these Astros, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
And a base hit right there. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Throws to second. And he's out. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the catcher, Joe Brandon. The pitch. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone.
Welcome to the game.
This one ends 15-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaumburg. Thank you. Hello and welcome to... So just about set and starting in this one, Jace Vines. What do you have on him?
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Vines back to work. Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Base is empty, one away. Joe Brandon up next for the Astros. Fought off foul. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one's gone. His 9th homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 3-0.
The pitcher knew as soon as that.
Now
Joe Brandon up next for the Astros. He's already homered in this game. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch.
Back here at the ballpark, all set to start the 9th in this one. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Joe Brandon. Smoked into left, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod. That ball was absolute. 9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Schaumburg. Joe Brandon up next for the Astros. Blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. Foul ball. No score, just getting started, top of the first. That one down the line. This looks like extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. No outs. Runner at first. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Joe Brandon. Doubled his first time up. And there's a base hit to left.
Next time, attaboy.
Reyes gets it back in quickly, and it's now first and second to start the inning. Well, Singy, he is locked in there. Digging in, Joe Brandon. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. That one ripped. That's back. And it's off the batter's eye. A towering shot to center. His 11th of the year. Man at first with one gone. Joe Brandon up next for the Astros. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a line drive. Base hit out of the center field. And welcome back. Top of inning number 7. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Joe Brandon. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Astros, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. Welcome back. We go to the 9th. Here's a big power threat. Joe Brandon. Swing and a laser off the bat. This looks like extra bases. And now let's see if he goes for it. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
Oh, that's how you respond. Oh, you can see these guys are feeling it right now. Look at the smiles. Look at the high fives.
With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Welcome to Houston, Texas, and Joe Brandon up next for the Astros, leading the AL in batting average. And first offering is fouled off. Tied up here in the early going. Just foul of third. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Glass now, ready and deals. Crushed in the air, left center field, way back there, no doubt about it.
He came out of his shoes on that.
Joe Brandon up next for the Astros. He's already homered in this one. Hit hard, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Well, Singy, he is man at first. Joe Brandon will hit next. He's already homered in this game. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
Looks like this guy was
back here in Houston. Well, we go bottom 6. And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Joe Brandon. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Astros, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases.
And there's one away.
And 8 extra.
Joe Brandon up next for the Astros. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That's ripped. Base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
So with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good.
Joe Brandon up next for the Astros. Looking to stay hot after yesterday's game. 4 for 5 in that one. And it's just foul. That was close.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
There's a line drive to left field. Out of here! Joe Brandon, the next to hit. He had a big 3-run homer in his first trip. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone.
When you're working with this kind of...
One out, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Joe Brandon. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Chirinos back to work. That one is absolutely belted. Gone!
He's putting on right.
And at second with one away, Joe Brandon up next for the Astros. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. And base hit. Profar around third. Franco with a relay throw. Not in time. He scores. It's 11-1. Man at first, and now the catcher comes up to him. Joe Brandon, outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Fly ball down the line, and it drops foul into the corner. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
This is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer.
And the final here today, 13-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Back here at the ballpark, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's some real power at the plate. Joe Brandon. And he pumps in a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay flat.
Crushed in the air. Left center field. Way back there. No doubt about it. His 19th home run of the year, and they grab the lead. Joe Brandon up next for the Astros. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Left field, way back there, and it's gone.
Well, he went up there.
Back here at Minute Maid Park, bottom of the 6th inning. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Joe Brandon.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
And here it comes. There's a swing and a drive. This one's got a chance. Turning, looking, and that one is gone.
He's putting on right.
And next to hit for Houston, Joe Brandon. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Now fly ball to right center. Myers under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that.
sleep on my and tell me to drop. I don't see the reason. The game is changing. I do the best that I can to attain it. If we gotta gamble, stop that. Stop it, please.
From Minute Maid Park in Houston. First and second, one out. So next up for Houston, Joe Brandon. Caught everyone's attention yesterday afternoon with 3 homers. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Oh, great stop. Turner to second, to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Just a beautiful play right there to get it out.
And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Joe Brandon. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track.
Get your pitch and drive it right here.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Nola, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2014. On the ground, out to short. They take the force out. Play made that. 2 outs, base is empty. Joe Brandon up next for the Astros. And first offering is fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
That one ripped left field. And it's out of here.
The pitcher knew it.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Joe Brandon. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. That one's back there. And out of here.
But the guy's got a real hard.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Joe Brandon. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. And that one is lifted in the air. That's back there. Gives up the body and makes the catch. Both runners tagging from second and third. Play it home. He's safe. It's 1-1. Runner at first with 2 away. Now here is Joe Brandon. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Rips that one to right. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. Profar headed for the plate. Brandon into second, and he's got a double. The tag, and that's out number 3. Welcome back. Bottom of the 6th. And stepping in for the Astros, Joe Brandon. This one blasted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run.
But the guy's got a real hard.
2 outs, nobody on. Joe Brandon up next for the Astros. He's already homered in this game. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Here's the throw. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away. Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Joe Brandon up next for the Astros. Enters this one with 4 extra base hits already in the series. And a foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. The throw to third, not in time. He's safe. Runner on at first with one gone. And now Joe Brandon outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off. Random measures 6 feet 2 inches, hitting third in the lineup, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one is out of here.
The pitcher knew it's
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the catcher, Joe Brandon. He's already homered here in this one. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around second is Pena. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Bottom of the 8th. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Joe Brandon. The pitch. Laser, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
well, he's really slowed the
9-4, our final.
He just hit his 25th home run of the season, and it's not even June. Let's bring in Sean Casey. Casey, he's tied your career high before the...
Back here in Baltimore, second inning set to go. Here's the power hitting catcher, Joe Brandon. Well struck left field. And it's off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double. One down. And here's the catcher, Joe Brandon. Irvin back to work. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And now the 0-1. And that one gets down, fair ball. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Back now at Oriole Park. We go to the top of the 7th. And now Joe Brandon. Hard hit, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
well, he's really
So 2 away with nobody on. At the plate, Joe Brandon. Pulls that one foul.
a little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 5 runs.
And next to hit for Houston, Joe Brandon, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. And that's ripped into left, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Back here at the ballpark, on to the 3rd inning. And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Joe Brandon. Line drive, base hit down the line. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second, and he's there with a double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Joe Brandon. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And it's gone! Home run!
He came out of his shoes on.
Now, Joe Brandon. He's already homered in this game. Line and a base hit into right. Alvarez around second. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. Well, Singy, he is locked. Base is empty with 2 away. Here's some real power at the plate. Joe Brandon. Swing and a base hit. And that extends the inning. (8-2) the final here. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. So next up for Houston, Joe Brandon. Looking to stay hot. He had 5 hits in the game last night. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. Gone!
The pitcher knew as
2 outs, base is empty. Joe Brandon up next for the Astros. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one's back. And forget it.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Joe Brandon. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Liner, base hit. Profar rounds third, headed for the plate. Just ahead of the throw, he scores. It's 5-1. Man at first, Joe Brandon up next for the Astros. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. This one smoked out to left. Hayes pulls that one down, and there's one down. Well, Singy, you come here to this gorgeous ballpark. It's hard to be here. And man at first, Joe Brandon up next for the Astros. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one ripped. And gone. 15-7 at the end of this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Here's a big power threat. Joe Brandon, a big part of the game yesterday afternoon as he knocked in 6. That to right. Cowser going back some more, still going back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Runner tagging for third. He thought about it, but instead returns to second.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track.
Now here is Joe Brandon. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. That one drilled left field. Back there. And that one is out of here. He sends a run. No outs. Runner at first. Joe Brandon getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Line drive, base hit. Alvarez around second. Mullins whips it back in, and that forces the runner to hold on at third. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's
Joe Brandon up next for the Astros. He's already homered in this game. This one smacked out to left center. And that one is out of here.
The pitcher knew this is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. Momentum.
throne. So watch me now, watch me now, watch me now, watch me now. Watch me now, watch me now.
With the MLB draft already underway, a young prospect gets a call from an experienced scout.
What? You must be kidding. What? They drafted who? We had this circus last.
My view from the top of the moon, I can see the whole world sitting in my...
Guess who just got back today? Them wild-eyed boys that had been away.
Crossroads and start feeling mixed signals like Morse code. My soul start to grow colder than the North Pole. I try to focus on the whole of where the torch goes. In the tradition of these legendary sports pros, as far as I can see, I made it to the threshold. Lord knows I waited for this a lifetime, and I'm an icon when I let my light shine. Shine bright as an example of a champion, taking the advantage, never copping out or canceling. Burn like a chariot, learn how to carry it. Maverick, always above and beyond average. Fuel to the flame that I train with and travel with. Something in my eyes say I'm so close to having the prize. I realize I'm supposed to reach for the skies. Never let somebody try to tell you otherwise. There's something in your heart, and it's in your eyes. It's the fire inside of you. Let it burn. You don't say good luck. You say don't give up.
Getting your first hit out of the way. You're
one game, one desire, one flame, one.
And welcome back. Here's the catcher, Joe Random. Tideman back to work. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Oh, he dropped it. Knocks it down, and he's into second with nobody out. And he might want to keep that ball for a souvenir. It's his runner at first with 2 away. And here's the catcher, Joe Random. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And that one wrapped foul. And now the lefty lined, and that's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Wasting no time. He's two.
Man at first, and now the catcher comes up to him, Joe Random. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every.
Makes the catch, 1 down. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Joe Random. And he deals. Out to short. Gets it to first. Gets the catcher by a step.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food.
And here is Joe Random. 2 hits in the game last night. Out in front and foul to the left side. Line drive, base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there. So 2 down, and here's the catcher, Joe Random. And a foul ball, third base side. Random, only 18 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. That one hammered left field. Back there. That one is gone. So 2 on with 2 away. And now the catcher comes up to him, Joe Random. He's already homered here in this one. And that one fouled off.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
Center field, Cook sizing this one up. Flashes the leather on the running catch. Joe Random now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. The pitch. Hammered, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one.
Here's the catcher, Joe Random. On a line out towards center. Cook makes the catch, and that'll do it. 8-2 the final here for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Sciambi saying so long. Welcome back. And the batter now, Joe Random. Here comes a pitch. Ripped to third and caught. 2 outs, nobody on. And here's the catcher, Joe Random. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat.
All right, here we go.
So bases loaded with one away. And now the catcher comes up to him. Joe Random. Out towards left center. Carrying well. Out of here. Grand slam.
One big swing.
Here's the catcher, Joe Random. He's already homered here in this one. And the pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
When you're working with this kind of velocity,
5-0 the final.
A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
In the professional ranks,
and welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Double-A just about set to go. And on the hill here today, Sean Gunther.
well, he doesn't have overpowering stuff, so it's important that he finds his rhythm early. I think the easiest...
Into left center for a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat.
Back here at the ballpark, and here's the catcher, Joe Random. Hess back to work. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and an automatic double. 2 outs, runner at first. And now the catcher comes up to him, Joe Random. And a foul ball.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
On the ground to short. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be.
So up next, Joe Random. On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there. Here's the catcher, Joe Random. That one ripped left field. Gone!
With the low 90s fastball.
2 outs, bases loaded. And here's the catcher, Joe Random. He's already homered in this game. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Tracks it down for the out. And the inning. And the final 13-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Sciambi. And now the catcher comes up to him, Joe Random. A 5-hit ball game yesterday, so we'll see how he backs it up here. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Well, Singy, he is locked in there. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's going to be Joe Brandon. The right-hander back to work. Hammered. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night.
Here's the catcher, Joe Brandon.
Hey, let it fly right here.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the.
And here's the catcher, Joe Brandon.
Good, no one better up there. Here you go.
Now this is a rocket to left. Malloy makes the play. Runner tags from third. Play at the plate. Save! And they take 6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shump. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him, Joe Brandon. Lined, and that's a base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slow.
So 1 out, nobody on. Joe Brandon will hit next. Line drive, caught.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's the catcher, Joe Brandon. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Martin coming home. He'll score easily. It's 4-1.
Picks himself up at RBI. Loud contact, leads to the double.
2 outs, bases full. And here's the catcher, Joe Brandon, for the 4th time tonight. Ripped into center, base hit. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score. It's 7-1.
No waiting around right there. This was a fun game all the way around. We saw plenty of action. 12 runs total on the board, but a pretty close finish at the end.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Joe Brandon. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. Down the left field line, looks like extra bases. Martin around third. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0. Brandon into second, and he's got a double.
Waste no time there.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here's the catcher, Joe Brandon. Doubled in his first AB. And the right-hander back to work. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. Now a relay to third. The tag, and he's out trying for 3. And in scoring position with 2 away. And here's the catcher, Joe Brandon.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Here's the throw to the plate. In comes the run from second. 5-3 now. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really.
And now here is Joe Brandon. On the ground to the left. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. 1 out, runner at second. And now the catcher comes up to him, Joe Brandon.
Oh, now.
That's a laser base hit. Martin around third. He scores, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. That's about as textbook as it.
And this one ends with the score.
A player new to his AA squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
For so many prospects, they come in and they have.
Man at second here with 2 away. Joe Random digs in now. Well struck left field. That one hops against the fence. Run comes in from second, and they take a 2-run lead. And that's a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's the speedy catcher, Joe Random. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly.
One down. And here's the catcher, Joe Random. He's already homered here in this one. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. So, Singy, let's dive into the.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
6-3 our final score. Stepping in, Joe Random. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. To third. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that keeps the inning going. To second. Pulls him off the bag. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Joe Random. Here's a swing and a drive left field. And he knew it.
Looks like this guy was looking out.
Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the catcher, Joe Random. Garrett back to work. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one's carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's the speedy catcher, Joe Random. He's already homered in this game. That one hammered center field way back there. To the warning track, makes the catch. Runner tags and will move up to third.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to pit it.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the second, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Joe Random. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into. And here's the catcher, Joe Brandon. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. This one blasted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. His 7th home run. Here's the speedy catcher, Joe Brandon. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in there for strike 1. Garrett, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a 2-seamer, and occasionally works in a splitter. That one ripped left field. And that ball is gone.
Well, he put a really nice.
Joe Brandon getting ready to hit for the 4th time tonight.
Come on, right here.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone.
He's putting on quite the show.
10-1 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Some Double-A baseball coming at you. It's the Bowie Bay Sox and the Altoona Curve. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And our starting pitcher here today, Kent Emanuel.
Yeah, Boog, he went deep into the game last time, only allowed 1 run, but he took a tough loss. Got to bounce back from those quickly and know that today's a new day. You can get that W.
Line to left, and it goes just foul.
Hey, come on, big dog, stay hot.
That one ripped. And gone! Home run number 10 on the year, and that gives them the lead. It's 2-0.
He's so good at getting his arms.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Joe Brandon. He's already homered in this one. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one carrying. And out of here. A towering shot to right. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 4-0. And welcome back. And here's the catcher, Joe Brandon. And a pitch. Hit hard. That gets through. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really.
Welcome back. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Joe Brandon. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. And fouled off.
Yeah, let's go, big fella.
And the right-hander deals. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. He's in there. A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaub. Man at second with 1 away. And now the catcher comes up to him, Joe Brandon. Coming off a good one. 4 for 4 yesterday. That's hard hit on the line. And no one can get there. And that's going to roll to the wall. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Brandon into second, and he's got a double. Well, Singy, he is runner on at first with 1 gone. Joe Brandon now at the plate. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Left field, way back there, and that one is gone.
With the low 90s fastball.
Joe Brandon, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage.
One gone, runner at first. Here's the speedy catcher, Joe Brandon. That one laced to center and a base hit. Throw into third. Save!
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part. The number 7 is such a cool and sort of...
He's gone more than a few games now without drawing.
And here's the catcher, Joe Brandon.
The catcher, Joe Brandon.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Crawford gets under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. We'll go to the bottom. Here's the catcher to hit, Joe Brandon. Flied out to center in his first at bat. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And that's a 2-bagger. So digging in, Joe Brandon.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Here comes the throw, and he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, Adam Leverett.
Well, last time out, thought it was going to be pretty good, but wasn't able to make it out of the second inning. A real shocker, so he's fresh.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Gone. His 14th of the year, and they add a pair. It's 2-0. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going. And now the catcher comes up to him, Joe Brandon. He's already homered here in this one. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's the inning. Here's the speedy catcher, Joe Brandon. 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer back in the first. That one ripped left field. And it is gone.
Want to see a hitter aggressive on the
runner at first with 2 away. Here's the catcher, Joe Brandon, for the 4th time tonight. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Smith and Jigba. Round second on his way to third. Headed for the plate. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him. In to score from first. It's 4-2.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
For the Bright, 2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 6 on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
So up next, Joe Random. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. Out towards right center field. Crawford settles underneath it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. And now the catch. Comes up to hit. Joe Random. Here's a high fly ball out to center. And that's the 3rd out. Now the catcher up to hit. Joe Random. That one is absolutely belted. And that ball is out of here. So 2 down, and here's the catcher, Joe Random. He's already homered in this game. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that one is off the wall.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time. Top team or you're a middle of the pack team, every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
And your final 6-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew.
Jeez, he gets a couple of hits in a minor league game and you guys got him out to be the next Joe DiMaggio. I mean, please, please, please. What, some success against some freckle-faced high schooler who's thinking about his prom date? Ah, come on, take it slow. Lower it. It's been a couple of weeks. When the competition gets stiffer, he might fizzle. And then where are we? Slow it.
So I can bring home the bacon. Brothers front, they say the drop can't.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Double-A baseball on the show, coming your way. It's the Altoona Curve and the Richmond Flying Squirrels. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. Our starter in this one, Cade McClure.
Well, expect to see the ball in play a lot with him on the mound in this one, and that means the defense got to stay on your toes. I think he can help his guys out by working quickly so that guys don't have time for their minds to wander. He's going to try to force weak contact, miss the barrel of the bat. Command and movement is everything for this guy.
And a base hit right there. So a man on base to start the inning. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
Next to hit, Joe Brando. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And there's a hit. Runner around third. He will score. It's 3-1. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down. It's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that base.
One down. Here's the speedy catcher, Joe Brando. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That one drilled left field. That's back there. That one is gone. His 17th of the year. And they add a couple more. It's 5-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Joe Brando. He's already homered here in this one. Line drive, base hit. And that's going to kick into the corner. And he's got a double, his 4th hit. Auerbach with a relay home, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
Joe Brando will hit next.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle.
There you go. See it up. Let it fly.
Bivens goes 6 feet 5 inches, 205 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it hits the fence. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day. Man, Singy, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good. After a couple of times through the order, these guys really figured it out with the bats. A huge 5th inning, and that was all they really needed to get this victory today. Really nice job to pick up the W today.
The 12-8 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Two on, one out. Here's the catcher, Joe Brandon. Perfect at the plate last night, 5 for 5. On the ground to third, might be 2. Feed to second, that's 1, and that's 2. 1 out, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Joe Brandon. Line drive. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And he's got a double. Here's the catcher to hit, Joe Brandon. 1 for 2. And it's fouled away. Two outs. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone.
Oh, that one got in the jet sprint.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. So up next, Joe Brandon.
Come on, big dog, stay hot. Let's go.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back. And that one is going to go.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So bases loaded with 1 away. And here is Joe Brandon. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Now a fly ball to right center. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. He's in at second with a 1-out double. The run scores all the way from first. It's 4-3. Now the catcher up to hit, Joe Brandon. Black back to work. Ripped into right center. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top.
Back here at the ballpark, we go to the 8th. And the batter now, Joe Brandon. Hit hard, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And he's got a double, his 4th hit. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when another solid outing from him out of the bullpen. He's up to double digits now with his 10th save of the season.
6-3 our final.
We hear all the time from people around the game that Double A is where you start to see the breaking balls that are really set apart from what you've seen before. That can be a big challenge for a young hitter.
Absolutely, and I think, you know, when you think back to you know, some of the pitchers that I've faced, some of the guys that you face in the big leagues for 5, 6, you know, 10 years, you think, I saw him somewhere. Yeah, it was Double A, because when you see most prospects of any organization, they pretty much go to Double A just to get themselves over that hump and get ready for the league.
You had a breakout season at the Double A level yourself. What was it about you that enabled you to have that kind of campaign?
I was very confident, and I thought, you know, if the confidence could just stay with me consistently, which is very hard to do at any level of baseball because it's a game of failure, I just tried to be consistent every night, whether it was, you know, defensively, offensively, you know, just bring something to the table. Go home with something where you felt good, and I didn't have to think about that game when I went to sleep.
You're out.
Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Some Double-A baseball coming at you. It's the Akron Rubber Ducks and the Altoona Curve. Here's the speedy catcher, Joe Brandom. And that one hammered. This one's got a chance. Turning and looking, and it's gone.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat.
Joe Brandom getting ready to hit. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Out of here.
When you're working with this kind of a lot.
Bottom 4. Here's the catcher, Joe Brandom. The line to kick the pitch. And that one ripped to left. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out.
And welcome back. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Joe Brandom.
There you go. Let it fly now.
And a pitch. Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us. All right, just about ready for baseball. And on the hill, Kent Emanuel. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, he was a tough luck loser last time out, dominating his opponent. Soft contact. They were able to score a couple of runs, but outside of that, everything was sharp. You hope that he gets a better result this time out. Reward the guy for his hard work.
Swings here and blasts one left field, and that one's gone.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so.
Here's the speedy catcher, Joe Brandom. The solo homer his first time. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Gone! Big time blast. A grand slam. An absolute. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now, Joe Brandom. And here it comes. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Nice double right there.
Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the catcher, Joe Brandom.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now.
The pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
quite the show.
Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Joe Brandon. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really...
13-8 is your final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Here's the speedy catcher, Joe Brandon.
Like you can, come on.
Shoots a line drive single into right center. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark and he scores. And it's 1-0. Back here at the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to him, Joe Brandon. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been...
And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And now Joe Brandon. And a pitch. That one ripped left field. Back there. And that one is gone. We take another look at now at the plate, Joe Brandon. He's already homered in this game. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. Here's the catcher, Joe Brandon. He's already homered here in this one. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone.
Welcome to the game. Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
Here's the catcher to hit, Joe Brandon. 5 for 5 yesterday. He was incredible to watch in that one. Crushed in the air. Left center field. Way back there. No doubt about it.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edge.
Here's the speedy catcher, Joe Brandon. He's already homered in this one. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And that one's gone.
Well, he went up there 0-0.
Welcome back. Leading off, Joe Brandon.
The catcher, Joe Brandon.
Kelly back to work. Line to left. Drops into the glove. One away. So one out, nobody on. Next to hit, Joe Brandon. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Holland reaching back towards the wall. And that is gone.
He's putting on quite the show when you hit 5 balls.
A coach draws a player's attention to a recent trend in his numbers.
In the capital of Egypt. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Ballers. Here's Trevor Story. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And that's how this game gets started. That misses, and the count is 1-1.
Second pitch of the game, it was a good one, but doesn't get the strike call. We'll see how this umpire zone shapes up today.
Crushed in the air, left center field, way back there, no doubt about it.
Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups would pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
This one high in the air to left center. Could be extra bases. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Here's Jock Peterson. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And there's a foul ball. Chris, every time we visit Cairo, I wonder how they were able to build a baseball stadium that features a view of the pyramids.
Well, it was an all-brick building before they built the stadium, but they managed to keep the original brick wall in the outfield.
Sale ready.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back. Makes the catch, crashing into the wall.
Well, that takes a lot of concentration to haul it in when you know that wall is about to stop you in your tracks. Really nice play and nice focus right there.
Torrey Hunter in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Lays down a bunt to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Another look here at the solo shot leading off the. Now here is Brandon Lowe. And he deals. And that's through there for a strike. Did you try buying it somewhere else?
Yeah, it's not online, and I can't find it in Tokyo, New Orleans, or anywhere else in the GBL.
Got him! And that is a big first out. Bo Bichette up to the dish. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. In the air, left side. Peterson drifts towards it and puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. Aaron Judge in the box now. No balls and a strike. Aaron Judge in 2016 got 95 plate appearances and hit just 179. He kept that number 179 in the notes section on his iPhone the entire offseason. And then in 27, a swing and a miss. That retires the side. Thomas Hatch gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Puts a bunt down. The throw to first. 1 up, 1 down. So digging in, Kyle Seager. Drops a bunt down the first base side. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's Pete Alonso. The outfield playing him to pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. Gets the bunt down the right side. And they put the tag on him for the out. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the second. And now Giancarlo Stanton. Gray back to work. First pitch swinging.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Strike 2. Got him swinging.
Well, that's the moneymaker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Here's Adley Rutschman. Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. And Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. Next offering is in for a strike. Adley Rutschman is one of 7 catchers to be taken with the first overall pick in the draft. The first, Steve Chilcott, 1966. He never made the majors, and worth noting, the number 2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 3-up. Josh Fleming takes over on the mound.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
In the air out towards right center. Hit one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now it's going to be Mike Napoli. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Stanton leads off second with nobody out.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very...
Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Back to the top of the lineup. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Tapped softly on the ground. Bichette picks it up on the run, sends it over to first. Third out. And welcome back. Now batting Wander Franco. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Up the middle. On the run, throw to first. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. No outs. Runner at first. And here is Devers. Manager out of the... Lee Smith into the game.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So now with one swing, this guy could end it. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now Cedric Mullins. That one's in there, 0-1. Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Runner on the go. Pitch inside. Throw to second. Tag out at second.
You know, I always felt as a base runner, base stealer that, you know, if you can get in that first, second, maybe third pitch, get your jump and steal second base, you had a much better chance.
And that is the ball game. The final 1-0 for Chris Singleton and our entire. All right, ready to get underway. Here's Trevor Story. The pitch. Right side, hard hit. A dive, he's got it. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Man, oh man, that ball was absolutely smoked. Triple-digit exit velocity. He dives, and I'm just shocked that the ball stayed in his mitt. Looked like he was going to put a hole in his glove.
In the air, left field. Soler puts it away, and there are two down. And now Jack Peterson. Base knock center field, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second, and that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with two gone.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Just a weak fly ball this time. Under it is Acuna to make. Now here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. Chris, the GBL is different for a lot of reasons, and one of those reasons is having only 8 teams in the league. How does that impact these teams?
Well, I think it changes a lot of things for these hitters.
1-2 now on Acuna. Got him. One gone here.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play as an outfielder.
Sets him down looking. Fastball at the letters, throws him for strike 3. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. New inning getting started, and now the right fielder, Jorge Soler. The wind of the pitch. Swung on, belted, deep left field. That one on its way, gone. Jorge Soler goes deep. Adam Ottavino gets the ball now. He's into the game with the bases empty. And here is Kyle Seager. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Pinheads is a good one, but don't forget about the singers, the whales, and the lemurs.
Where else in the world can you find a whale squaring off with a lemur? It's just another example of why the GBL rules.
Righty delivers. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Here's Pete Alonso. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he could turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. Chris, I just realized something during our 22.5-hour flight from Lima to Tokyo.
Oh, yeah, Boog? What's that?
We need new agents. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Runner takes off, bunting, and he pops it up. Riley makes the play, and there's one down. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Liner to second, and picked on the hop. Toss to Alonso, and they take care of Stanton for the out. Third out. One scores in the inning. Welcome back. Now, Jorge Soler. First offering, and it just misses.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
Next offering is in for a strike. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. JT Realmuto steps in there for strike 1. That one fouled off. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
So a change being made at first base. Entering is the pinch runner, number 9, Adam Duvall. In the box now, takes strike 1. Runner on the go. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So Anthony Dominguez is checked into the game. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Now into the game, Joey Meneses. He's the new third baseman. Mike Napoli digs in now. This guy has turned into a beast. Here comes a pitch. Dominguez, 6'1" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Lays down a bunt to the right side. Alonso. The flip to the pitcher covering, and one away in the top of the third. Here's Trevor Story now. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Alonso. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. 0-1.
Just couldn't get that one down, and it's really just about catching the ball with the bat.
Strike 2. And down on strikes he goes, and there's 2 away.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Trying to move him over here. McNeil gets it to first. That ends the frame. Back here at the ballpark, now it's the DH, David Wright. Laced into left. And this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Here comes Ryan Presley taking over on the mound. And he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. Slapped foul. Left field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Next offering is in for a strike. A one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Peterson makes the grab. And now here's Jeff McNeil. In there, and it's 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
They're down to their final strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Got him! And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second. 1-0 the final for Chris.
Raindrops. I won't range with new top when I post the
news. Greetings from Pinhead Park on the edge of the beautiful historic district of New Orleans. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings. It'll be Steven Strasburg. And Siggy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
Yeah, and when he's on, he's a real treat to watch. I become a fan myself. You know, he often takes the pressure off of his hitters to score a lot of runs, but they have to be careful to not just go into a slumber. They've got to put up some runs, make it a little bit easier for this guy so he doesn't have to battle every time that he's out there. No one should be surprised, though, if he settles in and takes control of the game and throws a shutout.
The pitch. Trevor Story, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
106.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Real Muto makes the catch. And there's one away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. This guy has turned into a beast. And first offering is fouled off. You know, it's no surprise that Jazz Chisholm Jr. is good at baseball. His grandmother, Patricia Coakley, actually played shortstop for the Bahamian national softball team. And get this, she didn't retire until her 60th birthday. She started to play soft toss with Jazz when he was only 2 years old.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Two outs, runner at first. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Torrey Hunter. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And that one fouled off. Peterson off of first with 2 away. Hard hit, left field, base hit. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Hard hit, right side. In plenty of time to first. That's the third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. The pitch. That one the other way. And that's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your...
Acuna runs. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Swing and a miss. Adam out front for the strikeout. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And that's in there for strike one. And a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Jorge Soler up at the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strike. Adam Ottavino will take over here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And a pitch. On the ground to first. He'll do it himself. 1 out in the second.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Pete Alonso swings through it for strike one. Action in the pen down there. Sir Anthony Dominguez. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Kicks and deals. That one missing inside. Kicks and fires. And strike 2.
1-2.
In the dirt. 2 up, 2 down. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. The outfield playing him to pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. This one in the air right field. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at-bat. A lot riding on this next at-bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
So up next, Mike Napoli. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
In the air, right field. Acuna there. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back. And now the catcher comes up to him. JT Realmuto. Smoked on the ground a second. Jazz tosses to first, and Realmuto is out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got it by him for the K. Adam Duvall at the plate. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Saying Adam Duvall's a guy that's had a nice career, but 2021, the year that was kind of the signature year in his resume. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Rolls across the diamond, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. We'll move to the third. Jose Alvarado on the pitch here, and this guy can bring it velocity-wise. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the shortstop, Trevor Story. And a pitch. This one in the air, center field. Grabs it on the run. And there's one down. Chisholm swings through it for strike one. Top of the third, no score. Segura. Now the throw to first on the run. And that quickly 2 away. And Jack Peterson stands in. First offering misses the mark. Alvarado, a 6'2 southpaw. He features a sinker, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a four-seamer. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Riley racing over to make the catch. Welcome back. And now the DH, David Wright. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Out towards right center field. Hunter in pursuit. He's got it. And a quick out, number one. Gene Segura at the plate here. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Comes up empty. That's strike two. One down, base is empty. Fights it off, he'll see another. And he'll chew. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So the batting order turns over, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter. Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just a simple grab.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Daniel Bard. He has a great slider with tons of movement. McNeil in the box now, takes strike one. Struck out swinging his first time. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. One hit, one left. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Hard ground ball, base now. Coming home. Safely into second. He's got a double.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And now here is Jorge Soler. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Good eye right there.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Play at the plate, safe, and they take the lead. Another comes in to score. It's 2-0. The tag, and he's out. Righty reliever out of the pen, Sir Anthony Dominguez. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Digging in, Kyle Seager. Still only one out here in the inning. Popped up, and that's a foul ball. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Pete Alonso. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike, and it's 0-1. Bunts it towards the mound. Toss to Alonso, and that takes care of Alonso. That's out number 3. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We're midway in the 4th. The Ballers lead it 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go, bottom 4. And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
First offering, and it just misses. Activity in the bullpen. Carl Edwards Jr. up and loosening in the pen.
It's really trying to stay in on the hands, not let them get extended, because that's where the potential for damage exists.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Man at second. He goes down looking.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2.
1-2.
And now 2-2.
Outside.
McNeil at second with 2 down. Got him, and that's the ball game. 2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew.
Ooh. we could go